Woody Harrelson's Venom character Cletus Kasady promised plenty of carnage in the sequel, and it looks like the new movie will deliver. The first trailer for Venom, There Be Carnage, features our first look at the iconic Spider-Man villain. The trailer makes it clear Carnage can use his symbiote in ways Venom can't, but what exactly are his powers? Let's take a look at how Carnage's powers are portrayed in the comics and why the movie is veering in its own direction, according to director Andy Serkis. How Venom 2 changes Carnage in terms of his look. Harrelson's Carnage is very close to the source material. However, his powers seem to work a little differently in this universe. In speaking with IGN, director Andy Serkis suggests the movie is downplaying the idea of Carnage necessarily being stronger than Venom. In this dynamic, Venom is the physical powerhouse while Carnage is the more agile, unpredictable fighter. Venom is pretty straightforward in a way, Serkis says. He's like a quarterback. He's very grounded, very physically sort of heavy, and like a quarterback where brute force is very much his thing. But whereas Carnage is in the same way that Cletus is manipulative psychologically and physically, he can take your energy and completely shift it for you. So we wanted the whole movement style to be very idiosyncratic and off-kilter and strange, and you just can't pin him down. It would be like trying to have a fight with an octopus basically. Carnage in Venom, There Be Carnage. Serkis also revealed Carnage will have at least one completely new power in the movie. He'll be able to transform into mist, presumably allowing him to travel through tight spaces and evade detection like a vampire. That, coupled with the traditional shape-shifting tendril powers, should make Carnage a very deadly foe indeed. He can turn to mist. He can turn to all manner of tendrils. He can take different forms. He can weaponize, he can do all of these different things, Serkis says. With all symbiotes, they reflect the person who is their host. So the darkness of Carnage, the playfulness, the wit, the strangeness because Cletus has a real intelligence in the way that he uses violence as a bizarre, twisted, crazy wit about what he does, and he has a real sense of humor, and we wanted to reflect that in the symbiote that is linked to him. Based on Serkis' comments, the movies seem to be leaning more into the idea that the symbiote's powers reflect its host, rather than it growing progressively stronger with each host. That makes sense given that it never bonded with Spider-Man in this universe, as far as we know. We'll have to see just how much the sequel delves into the symbiote's origins and true nature. Carnage's symbiote powers. The Venom symbiote only grows more dangerous and powerful with time. In the comics, the symbiote grows physically stronger each time it finds a new host.